Role-playing games are some of the most powerful experiences you can have as a player. They give you worlds that feel alive, stories that pull you in, and choices that make you feel like the hero of your own journey. Whether it is exploring lands full of magic and mystery, or stepping into the shoes of a character whose fate rests in your hands, RPGs offer something that no other genre can. They let you live another life, one filled with adventure, danger, and discovery. Here are the top 15 RPG games that you should definitely be playing if you haven't already. Baldur's Gate 3 is all about choice, freedom, and the consequences of every decision you make. Set in the Dungeons & Dragons universe, the game allows you to create your own character or take control of one of the unique origin characters, each with their own backstory. You can fight through dungeons, negotiate with powerful figures, or talk your way out of impossible situations. Every battle plays out with turn-based combat that gives you endless tactical possibilities, and every conversation feels like it could shape your entire journey. The game shines in how reactive the world is, making you feel like the story is shaped by your hand alone. The Witcher 3 takes you into a dark and dangerous fantasy world as Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter for hire. You travel through kingdoms torn apart by war, interact with characters who feel deeply human, and take on contracts to hunt beasts that are as terrifying as they are fascinating. The heart of the game lies in its quests, which are full of moral choices that rarely have easy answers. From wandering into cursed villages to getting caught in the middle of political plots, you feel the weight of every decision. The Witcher 3 captures the feeling of living in a world where every story matters, no matter how small it seems at first. This game gives you an incredible level of freedom. Moving on to Divinity Original Sin 2. You can create your own character or choose from a cast of complex heroes, then dive into a story full of gods, betrayal, and mystery. Combat is strategic and rewarding, letting you use the environment to your advantage, like electrifying water or setting poison clouds on fire. Exploration is just as exciting, with endless secrets to uncover and characters to interact with. What sets Divinity Original Sin 2 apart is how much the game adapts to your decisions. Entire storylines can shift based on the smallest actions, giving you a unique adventure every time you play. Cyberpunk 2077 drops you into the futuristic sprawl of Night City, a place full of neon lights, corporate power, and underground chaos. You play as V, a mercenary trying to carve out a life while dealing with a mind-altering implant that threatens to erase your identity. The game is full of choices, from how you build your character to how you approach missions. You can talk your way through situations, sneak in quietly, or go in guns blazing. Along the way, you'll meet unforgettable characters, each with their own stories, and the city itself feels alive with possibilities. Cyberpunk is about ambition, survival, and what it means to hold on to your humanity in a world that's constantly trying to take it away. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 takes you into a surreal and artistic world, where a mysterious force threatens to erase humanity. You guide your party on an expedition to stop this cycle of destruction, and the journey is unlike anything else. The combat blends real-time action with tactical choices, letting you react quickly while still planning your moves carefully. Exploration is filled with dreamlike landscapes and strange encounters that make every step feel important. This is a game that combines beauty, tragedy, and strategy in a way that makes the whole experience unforgettable. Assassin's Creed Odyssey brings you to ancient Greece, where you take control of either Alexios or Cassandra, a mercenary caught in the middle of a war between Athens and Sparta. The game gives you a massive world to explore, filled with bustling cities, islands, and hidden ruins. You can sail the seas, battle on land, or dive into Greek myths that bring legendary creatures to life. What makes Odyssey special is the way it mixes historical storytelling with freedom of choice. You can shape your relationships, decide the fate of entire regions, and live through an epic journey that feels personal from start to finish. Elden Ring takes you into the lands between, a vast open world filled with towering castles, dangerous swamps, and forgotten ruins. You play as a Tarnished, someone chosen to seek the power of the Elden Ring and become an Elden Lord. The game is all about exploration and discovery, where every direction you turn holds danger and mystery. The combat is challenging, but the sense of reward after every victory is unmatched. Elden Ring lets you shape your character however you want, from powerful spellcaster to armored knight, and the freedom to explore at your own pace makes every adventure feel like your own legend. Skyrim is a fantasy adventure that has defined the RPG genre for over a decade. You take on the role of the Dragonborn, someone born with the power to speak the ancient language of dragons and absorb their souls. The world of Skyrim is filled with snow-covered mountains, ancient tombs, and bustling towns where every corner holds new stories. You can choose to follow the main quest of defeating Alduin, the World Eater, or lose yourself in countless side adventures. Become a thief, a mage, an assassin, or a hero, and watch as the world reacts to your path. Skyrim is about freedom, discovery, and the feeling that no two journeys are ever the same. Hogwarts Legacy takes you into the wizarding world like never before. Set in the 1800s, long before Harry Potter's story, you create your own student and experience life at Hogwarts. You attend classes, learn spells, brew potions, and tame magical creatures, all while uncovering a mystery tied to ancient magic. The game lets you explore not just the castle, but the Forbidden Forest, Hogsmeade, and vast open landscapes full of secrets. You can choose your own path, decide how you use your abilities, and live out the fantasy of being a true witch or wizard in a world full of wonder and danger. Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door remake, brings back one of the most beloved RPGs with a fresh look and feel. You play as Mario on a quest to find 7 crystal stars and open the legendary Thousand Year Door. Along the way, you'll meet quirky companions, each with unique abilities that help in both battles and puzzles. The combat uses a mix of turn-based strategy and timing-based moves, making every encounter fun and engaging. The charm comes from the writing and humour, with characters and situations that feel light-hearted but memorable. It's a journey that blends creativity with classic RPG depth in a way only Paper Mario can. Mass Effect 3 delivers a galaxy-spanning story where every choice you have made across the trilogy comes together. You play as Commander Shepard, leading the fight against the Reapers, a race of machines bent on wiping out all life. The game combines intense third-person combat with conversations and decisions that shape the fate of entire species. You build alliances, manage relationships, and decide who stands with you in the final battle. What makes Mass Effect 3 unforgettable is how personal it feels, balancing massive space battles with moments of deep character connection. It is a story of sacrifice, leadership, and the cost of survival. Fallout New Vegas takes you into the Mojave Desert after a nuclear apocalypse, where every choice defines your role in the struggle for power. You play as the Courier, a survivor who was left for dead and now seeks answers and revenge. Along the way, you decide the future of New Vegas, siding with factions, betraying them, or forging your own path. The world is full of danger, from mutated creatures to unpredictable wastelands, but it is also filled with stories that reflect survival and human ambition. Fallout New Vegas stands out for its freedom, letting you shape not just your character, but the entire future of the desert. Oblivion takes place in the heart of Tamriel in the lush province of Cyrodiil. The remastered version brings this classic to life with modern improvements, but it is the sense of adventure that still shines. You play a hero destined to close the Oblivion gates, portals to demonic realms threatening the world. From exploring guilds and side quests to wandering through forests and ancient ruins, Oblivion is about freedom and discovery. The remaster makes it even more inviting to lose yourself in its vast world, where every path offers a new adventure and every choice feels meaningful. Horizon Forbidden West continues the story of Aloy, a huntress in a world overrun by machine creatures. You travel through stunning landscapes filled with deserts, jungles, and ancient ruins, all while uncovering the secrets of a lost civilization. The combat blends stealth, archery, and technology, giving you creative ways to take down massive machines. Beyond the action, Horizon is about exploring a world that feels both alien and familiar, with characters and tribes that expand on its deep lore. It is an adventure about survival, discovery, and the fight to preserve humanity's future. The Outer Worlds offers a satirical and entertaining take on space exploration. You awaken from cryosleep to find yourself caught between powerful corporations that control entire planets. You can side with them, rebel against them, or carve your own way through a world full of witty dialogue and unpredictable choices. The game blends humor with serious decision-making, and your companions add personality to every mission. Each planet offers unique challenges and stories, making the experience feel fresh and varied. The Outer Worlds is about freedom in a colourful but dangerous universe where your decisions shape the story in bold ways. RPGs give us the chance to step into other worlds, take on epic journeys, and live out stories that stay with us long after the game is over. From fantasy realms to distant futures, each of these games offers something unique, whether it is deep storytelling, player choice, or vast worlds to explore. If you love adventure and the feeling of truly shaping your own path, these games will deliver experiences you will never forget.